Jill Duggar and her family have once again captured public attention following a deeply emotional update that has resonated with fans and sparked widespread discussion about legacy, family expectations, and personal agency. In her latest communication, Jill spoke candidly about her experiences within the family, reflecting on the complex interplay between the values she was raised with and the personal choices she has made as an adult. This update comes at a time when the Duggar family continues to navigate heightened public scrutiny, and Jill's words reveal a level of introspection and emotional maturity that offers viewers both insight and context. Unlike previous statements that focused primarily on surface-level events or milestones, Jill's reflection delves into the heart of what it means to grow up in a family under the constant gaze of reality television, where every action, decision, and relationship carries amplified significance. Fans have responded to her message with empathy and admiration, recognizing the courage it takes to openly reflect on one's upbringing, while also asserting a personal narrative that may diverge from family expectations. This moment highlights the tension between public perception and private experience, reminding audiences that behind the highly curated images presented on television lie real people grappling with identity, values, and the consequences of their choices. The Duggar family's legacy is intertwined with decades of media exposure, religious expectations, and deeply ingrained cultural norms. For Jill, navigating this legacy means balancing the weight of tradition with her own evolving understanding of autonomy, morality, and personal fulfillment. In her update, she acknowledged the ways in which growing up in such a public family shaped her worldview, emphasizing both the privileges and pressures that accompanied her upbringing. Viewers were given a glimpse into the nuanced challenges faced by individuals raised in environments where faith, family, and public image are inextricably linked. Jill's reflections underscore the broader reality that family legacies are not merely about heritage or reputation. They are lived experiences that influence emotional development, decision-making, and one's sense of self. Her willingness to address these issues openly represents a significant shift from past family narratives, which often prioritize unity and compliance over individual expression or critical reflection. By sharing her thoughts publicly, Jill invites fans to consider not only her personal journey, but also the broader implications of legacy, expectation, and agency in the lives of those who grow up under extraordinary scrutiny. Fans and followers of the Duggar family have responded with an outpouring of support, reflecting a deep interest in authentic narratives and a desire to understand the human dimensions behind reality television. Social media reactions highlight both the admiration for Jill's candor and the curiosity about how her reflections might influence family dynamics moving forward. Many fans expressed empathy for the challenges she described, noting that her perspective offers validation for those who have faced similar pressures in high-expectation environments, whether familial, religious, or social. Commentators emphasize that Jill's update is not just about recounting past experiences, but about reclaiming her voice and asserting the right to interpret and shape her own narrative. This public engagement demonstrates the evolving relationship between audiences and reality television figures, where viewers increasingly value authenticity, emotional intelligence, and reflective insight over sensationalism or strictly curated portrayals. From an analytical standpoint, Jill's update can be examined through both psychological and sociocultural lenses. Experts in family dynamics note that her reflections reveal a process of individuation, where adult children negotiate the tension between familial loyalty and personal identity. By articulating her experiences and values, Jill demonstrates the capacity for self-awareness, emotional regulation, and boundary setting, key indicators of mature psychological development. Media analysts also observe that her communication represents a strategic navigation of public perception, allowing her to assert agency in a landscape historically dominated by collective family branding. By framing her message with both emotional honesty and analytical insight, Jill balances personal disclosure with an understanding of the broader narrative context, providing audiences with a model of thoughtful engagement that prioritizes authenticity and reflection over reactive commentary or sensationalized storytelling. The implications of Jill's statements extend beyond her personal journey, shedding light on broader questions about legacy, accountability, and the ethics of media representation. Her acknowledgement of the pressures imposed by growing up in a reality television family invites consideration of how public exposure, contractual obligations, and community expectations can shape individual behavior and decision-making. Furthermore, her reflection suggests that legacy is not a static inheritance, but an evolving construct influenced by personal choices, public scrutiny, and the interplay between past experiences and future aspirations. Jill's update encourages viewers to think critically about how families navigate the intersections of faith, media, and public perception, and how individuals within those systems can assert agency, establish boundaries, and cultivate authenticity despite external pressures. Emotionally, Jill's update resonates because it humanizes a figure often seen through the lens of television narrative rather than lived experience. Her vulnerability, thoughtfulness, and willingness to confront complex emotions provide a counterpoint to the polished, controlled images typically associated with the Duggar family. By speaking openly about her reflections on family legacy, she creates a space for dialogue about resilience, personal growth, and the pursuit of self-determination. Audiences are invited not only to empathize with her experiences, but also to reflect on their own relationships with family, tradition, and personal identity. The depth of Jill's insight encourages viewers to consider how public and private spheres intersect, and how courage and introspection can redefine perceptions of family dynamics, legacy, and personal achievement. The response from the family, while measured, has not gone unnoticed. Observers report that members of the Duggar household are processing Jill's statements with varying degrees of concern, reflection, and anticipation. In tightly knit and highly publicized families, an individual's assertion of perspective can prompt a reevaluation of communication patterns, decision-making structures, and internal dynamics. Jill's update, therefore, serves as both a personal reflection and a catalyst for broader family dialogue. It illustrates the delicate balance between maintaining familial cohesion and honoring individual agency, a balance that is increasingly relevant in the context of reality television families whose lives unfold under public scrutiny. Her reflections offer a model for addressing complex family issues with integrity, honesty, and emotional intelligence, demonstrating how measured communication can influence both personal well-being and public narrative. As this story continues to unfold, it provides an opportunity for audiences to engage in meaningful reflection on several levels. Jill's insights highlight the importance of agency, authenticity, and self-expression within the context of familial and societal expectations. Her willingness to speak openly encourages viewers to consider the ways in which personal narratives intersect with public perception, and how individuals can navigate these intersections with thoughtfulness, integrity, and courage. The update also underscores the value of empathy and critical listening, inviting audiences to recognize the complexity of human experience beyond surface-level narratives. It reminds us that family dynamics, personal growth, and legacy are deeply intertwined, and that understanding these connections requires patience, reflection, and a willingness to embrace nuance. Ultimately, Jill Duggar's recent emotional update is a testament to the power of reflective communication, personal courage, and thoughtful engagement with both family and audience. By addressing her understanding of family legacy, she asserts her voice while providing context, insight, and guidance for her viewers. Her message encourages a balanced approach to navigating high-pressure family environments, emphasizing the importance of honesty, emotional intelligence, and mindful decision-making. The response from fans illustrates the profound impact of such communication, highlighting a desire for authenticity, empathy, and informed perspective in public discourse. Jill's actions provide a meaningful example for anyone seeking to navigate the complexities of family, public life, and personal growth, demonstrating that thoughtful reflection, measured communication, and integrity can influence both personal trajectory and public understanding in profound and lasting ways. As the Duggar family continues to adapt to evolving expectations and public scrutiny, Jill's voice serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring significance of agency, clarity, and emotional insight in shaping both personal and collective legacy.